Welcome back, everybody.
Oh my. Hello. Welcome back. If you haven't noticed, I've been wearing my Mickey ears because we are talking about Magic Kingdom.
Well, we are ears, etc.
Hey. But I had to change it up for this land, Fantasyland, because, it's the heart of Magic Kingdom. And I've got these Dumbo ears. So, there you go.
I just have dumb ears.
Oh my gosh. So there's a lot of attractions in this area.
So let's dive on in.
Okay.
All right. So the first one we're going to tell you about is Under the Sea: Journey of the Little Mermaid. It's a fast loading ride again, like Haunted Mansion. Mm-hmm. You get on, you're in a shell.
Yeah.
And you go through the story of the Little Mermaid.
Yeah, it's really cute.
One of the classic Disney stories.
Yeah.
I mean, what did our niece say last year?
Last time we went,
so 2 years ago,
she was like, "It's so freakishly real looking. Like the audio. Here I go again, animatronic. I don't even know if I'm saying that right. Still, they're so real looking. So it just a really cute. So you just go through the highlights of the movie, and it's a newer attraction, and then
it's only 7 minutes long.
Yeah, it's really cute. I recommend it. If you listen to me, I don't know if you do or not, but I recommend it.
I don't.
Okay, so next we have Dumbo, the flying elephant. Very classic ride.
Since you've been here a couple more times than I have.
I've never been on it.
You've still never been on Dumbo either.
I
I haven't. I'm 0 for 2.
I don't recall when we went in late 70s as a child. And I have to say, like my sister will always say, like I have this memory, like it's crazy memory. I don't recall getting on this attraction. So tickets and rides and everything, attractions, whatever, it was a very different kind of deal back in the late 70s. So we just maybe didn't get a ticket for this ride. I don't know.
I mean, it's a simple ride, but it's classic.
Yeah, it's classic. So we're gonna.
You get on Dumbo and you just go around in a circle, right?
Yeah. So anyways.
We're trying it this year, though.
Yeah.
Next, we have Enchanted Tales with Belle.
New attraction.
I like it. It's not. I don't know if it's one of my must-dos. I'm glad we've done it. Mm-hmm. I want to do it again. I do think they put a nice little Disney magic on it.
Yeah,
it's a story, really but the very first part is you're in Belle's father's house or whatever.
Maurice.
And there's this cool mirror that all of a sudden turns into a door somehow.
Yeah,
I can't even begin
walk through
to explain it. But once you get in, a cast member and the wardrobe.
Maybe, yeah.
They pick people out to play different parts. You put on a little play, then Belle comes in, you surprise her.
And it's it's a face, it's a princess.
One of
character.
our nieces got to participate in it in 2015.
Well, she was Chip. So she held up like a little Chip.
Yeah, and
like a little character.
Danced around. They went through the story. Mm-hmm. I mean, they even get like some adults playing the knights.
Yeah,
so it's for all ages.
Interactive.
It's fun to see. If I'm at the park, if I'm at Magic Kingdom for 3 days, I think I only need to go one day.
One time?
One time. One time in a couple days, I'm good. It's not something I have to do every day. But it is still something I recommend seeing.
Yeah, especially for the kids. I mean, it's just that magic with the mirror thing. It's a really cool attraction.
It impresses me.
I don't know that there's anything else like it in the other parks. I mean, a lot of times they'll do the same kind of attraction in each park, but it'll have a different spin on it, whether you're in Epcot or Magic Kingdom or whatever. Anyways, I won't get into that right now, but they don't have anything like this that I can think of in any of the other parks.
It's different. I agree. It's different.
So, yeah.
Give it a try.
Yeah. So next up we have Fairy Tale Gardens, which basically is like a meet and greet area, where they have Merida from Brave.
I'm Merida.
I can't.
I have long red hair and I shoot arrows into bears.
So I don't know if that really have much to say on this, but does it say that she actually? I don't know. It's just a meet and greet basically where you can have your picture and you get to interact and talk to Merida.
Merida.
To wait in line. So.
After that, you have the Barnstormer
Been
with
on
the
this.
great Goofy. I haven't. I have not been on this yet. It's like a little roller coaster, Goofy related, right?
Yes.
I mean, it says it's only a minute.
It's like super short. Yeah, it's not a very long ride at all.
I didn't know it was that short.
So I think it's like really maybe it's like one of those little roller coasters for kids trying their first roller coaster.
Yeah, because it says ages 2 and up, so it's like a little kid roller coaster.
It's a little kid roller coaster.
I wouldn't mind trying just because I like Goofy.
as adults can get on it, obviously, because as parents, you're going to go on it with your little kids. But it's very tame, and it's goofy themed. They changed it up a little bit. When they changed that part of Fantasyland, when they did all the remodeling and refurb of everything over there, they kind of named it's Storybook Circus area. So it's the Great Goofini, but it's still the Barnstormer. So okay, so I'm up now.
You're up.
Oh, here's the classic. It's a Small World. I think that most people know what a small world is. It's a small world. So it's a boat ride, and you just kind of go through, and you've got just fantastic, amazing art, and the little dolls that are all dressed up in different cultures around the world, and they're singing. You'll hear singing in the different languages.
Different languages, right? Because then at the end, it's all the languages together.
Yeah. So it's sure that the song can get stuck in your head, but it's definitely just it's just classic. I mean, you should do it.
I think so.
Yeah. I like it a lot.
And again, you're inside, you got AC. Mm-hmm. It's an 11-minute ride. Mm-hmm. So you're out of the heat.
Yeah.
Again, you're going to need these breaks. You're going to want to get out of the heat. So even if you're not into it, the best thing you're going to love is being out of the hot sun, beating down on you, and enjoy the cool air. If you don't want to hear the song, put in your iPod, whatever, play some music. I don't know. I like it though. I don't mind hearing the song. I enjoy it.
Yeah. So what do we have next?
Next we have something I haven't been on, but again, it's a classic ride.
It's classic. It's very basic.
The Mad Tea Party. So you sit in a teacup and you spin.
Or you don't.
And I'm thinking, because there's a thing in the middle, right? So
yes, it's one of those
the more
where you sit in the middle and you spin it and you...
It'll spin you more.
I don't want to barf.
I don't want my wife to barf either. Even if we eat at Casey's Hot Dogs and the hot dog's fantastic, we don't want to try it the second time to see if it's still good the second time around.
Not into that. So we're going to try it. Well, that's our goal.
We will try it.
We hope so.
It's going to happen.
Yeah. So next up is the mini adventures of Winnie the Pooh. And what is Winnie the Pooh? It's a magical journey through 100 Acre Wood. It's a basic little dark ride. Just telling a little story about Winnie the Pooh. There is a little frightening scene at one point, but it's not really frightening. Maybe for little bitty kids, but it's very basic. And
it says the dark could be slightly scary.
Yeah,
but it's only a 3-minute ride.
It's not very long. And you're in honey pots. And who doesn't love Winnie the Pooh? Because I know I love Winnie the Pooh.
I'm a Tigger guy myself.
Yeah, so cute ride. What's up?
Next we got what's up? Like we're just
hey,
how you been?
No, you like. I'm saying.
Oh, I'm up.
You're up, and you really like this attraction.
I do. Mickey's PhilharMagic. It's another quick little show. Not quick. It's 10 minutes.
It's a 3D movie experience.
Oh my gosh, I love it. It's Donald Duck finds Mickey's sorcerer's cap, and he starts going through different classic Disney movies: Lion King, Little Mermaid, Aladdin. Bunch of them getting a little bit of his little misfit adventures. Mm-hmm. Donald Duck fan right here.
Yeah.
So he's the star of the show. It's great.
I have heard they probably needs a little bit of TLC inside. I don't know. I've
been twice. I'm still impressed with it.
Yeah.
It is something that, unlike what I mentioned earlier about a certain ride, just maybe do it once. The bells, fairy tale bells,
enchanted
fairy tale bells, fairy tales, something like that.
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Anyways, this is something I would do at least once a day. While there, and again, you're out of the heat.
Wow.
You got AC. Yeah. I love Mickey's.
Well, isn't it one of those? Isn't it also like, don't you feel water, or is this not like that?
Yes.
Okay, so again, this is like
spoiler alert. Thank you.
There are other attractions in the other parks that are kind of like this. This is kind of similar to the Muppet Vision 3D in Hollywood Studios, so it kind of has some of those other features. Anyway, so yeah, it's cute. It's fun. I was pleasantly surprised the first time that I ever sat in the show, so I would definitely see it again. Next up, Peter Pan's Flight. It's a really cool attraction. It's very popular. That line gets really long.
It does.
And I honestly didn't ride it until what? Did we do it that 2011, right? Did we try it then? Yeah, it's really cool. You get in the ride, what you sit in, I don't know what I'm trying to say.
The ship?
It's a little pirate ship. Is it a pirate ship?
Yeah, I think so.
And then you go inside, and then you're like...
it's a 3-seat pirate ship that twists and turns.
You're like flying over London, and over scenes from Peter Pan.
Yeah, you pretty much go throughout the whole movie, seeing everything that happened.
And it's like
it's a little story
way
ride.
down below you. It's cute. So it's really it's a neat kind of
I like it.
attraction. So yeah, you got to try it.
Next, we have Prince Charming Regal Carousel. If you've never been on this carousel, but you've been on different ones, you've been on this one then.
Yeah, there's nothing to it.
It's a flippin' carousel.
Yeah.
You get on a horse, you go around, you hear carousel music.
Yeah.
So if you're at Disney World for the first time and you see the carousel, skip it and go to something you haven't been on.
I mean,
because I can go to the carousel at the local zoo here.
Yeah, I think that obviously as most carousels they're very old, but it's very it's made up very nicely. It's a beautiful carousel, but
to me, there's nothing even. It says Cinderella's horses on there, but every time I've seen the movie Cinderella, I don't remember the horse. There's no Cinderella horse meet and greet at Disney World anywhere. Where you're like, oh, I need to have my picture taken with Cinderella's horse.
Okay, we're spending way too much time on the carousel.
Fine, let's move on.
Okay, next up is, speaking of princesses, the Princess Fairy Tale Hall, which is another meet and greet area. Usually there's like 2 sections, and when we were there last, it was Anna and Elsa in one area, and it was Cinderella and Rapunzel. But now Anna and Elsa have their own whole big deal over at Epcot in the Norway Pavilion. So I think Cinderella is still there. I think that I heard that Tiana from Princess and the Frog is there. I don't know who else is there. I know I was just reading about it the other day, but I'm not sure. So basically there's 2 princesses that are together there's 2 sides to it. So there's 4 princess meet and greets. But if you're in one line to see, like I said, like we were there last time to see Anna and Elsa, we would have to get back in on the other side of the Fairy Tale Hall to see Cinderella and Rapunzel. So it's not like you get to see all 4 of them at once. You pick a side.
You go to the left, you see 2 princesses. You go to the right, you see 2 more.
Another 2, yeah. So especially for those people that like to get character pictures and princesses.
The little girls love it. You'll see the little girls that already went to the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique.
Yeah.
Dressed up as a princess, waiting to meet the princesses.
Yes. So last attraction is one of the newest ones, and it's one of the most popular in the entire park. It's really awesome, but it's too short. It's like, it needs to be longer.
3-minute ride.
It feels like a minute and a half because it's fun. It's so fun, but it's so short.
Well, here's the thing.
What is that?
You get to the ride, and sometimes it'll say up to 120 minutes. Oh, sorry, Seven Dwarfs Mine Train.
Yeah.
Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. So sometimes you'll have like a 2-hour wait for this ride.
Yeah.
It is 3 minutes long.
Yeah.
So after waiting in line that long, it seems really short. I'm not saying it's not worth it. It is an awesome roller coaster. It has that little
like it
side
swings,
side.
like the
you're on a mine cart, so it's swinging back and forth.
And they have a really cool scene where you go in and you hear them singing hi ho.
But see, that's one of my problems with the ride too, though. Is you're going through all this fast roller coaster stuff, and then it stops to go through the story.
Yes.
And then you're back into the roller coaster action.
Oh, it is though. It's
still fun. I can't imagine not doing it.
Yeah. So the only thing, they got rid of Snow White's Scary Adventures. They added this to the park, and then the one thing that's remaining from that original dark ride of Snow White is the witch. Is that what she is? The evil queen, and she's like.
Yeah, but she's at it.
Knocking on
the apple.
Yeah. So, anywho, lots of fun stuff to see and do in Fantasyland. It's
lots
classic.
of character meet and greets. Fantasyland is fantastic.
Yeah.
I still prefer Frontierland, but Fantasyland is a must-see, must-do.
Yeah.
Plenty of stuff to do minus the carousel.
Yeah.
So, tell us what you like. So, like this video, subscribe to our YouTube page.
And then comment.
Comment. Tell us some of your favorite stuff in Fantasyland. Because we want to know, or tell us something we've missed. Tell us what we got to talk about.
Yeah, well, you get to meet Gaston in Fantasyland. There's just so many things to do. So.
There's a lot. So, again, LSC, like, subscribe, comment. Do it, let us know.
Yes.
Otherwise, stay tuned for more Tall Tales
and short stories.
Thanks, everybody.
Bye.